This is FeelGood Pilates, and today we're going to be doing a full body workout with the foam roller, the blue thing I have in the back. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to come onto our mats. Center of our mats, our feet are wider than hip width apart. We're going to take our foam and we're going to place our hands on either side of the foam and then just rest it on top of your thighs here. Let your arms hang heavy. Okay, we're gonna take a nice big breath, lengthening up through our spine, pulling our abs in. We're gonna inhale that foam up over our head, nice big opening, nice big inhale, good, and then exhale it back down. 2 more times, inhale up, and exhale it down. Last one, inhale it up. Good, hold here, really pull down through your tailbone, reaching through your shoulders and the back of your neck. We're gonna rotate to the right, taking the foam with us. Good, exhale through the center, other side. Inhale, opening up the spine and the back, good, exhale. Good, bring the foam down about shoulder height. Again, we're gonna rotate side to side with that foam. Okay, just getting some movement in our spines before we move on, good. And back to center, good. Bring the foam down. Now let's take our chin to our chest. Okay, just look down at your foam, pull your abs in and start to bow down with your head leading the way, the foam coming down all the way down to the floor, and your palms rest on top of the foam. Hang heavy here, okay, for a nice breath. So inhale, exhale. Good, and then roll that foam out in front of you, okay, with a nice opening underneath the armpits. Maybe shift your hips side to side. Good, and then bring your hips back to the center, roll the foam back underneath your shoulders. Let's plant our right palm down in the middle of the foam. We're gonna sweep our left arm up, okay, reaching up towards the sky, maybe looking up there, open up that shoulder. Good, and then sweep it down. Let's do the other side. Left palm plants down into the foam, inhaling that other arm up, looking up. Good, and then bringing that arm down. Let's grab both ends of the foam again. Sit your hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Pull the abs in, tuck the tail, and start to roll yourself back up your spine, back to a nice upright position. Very nice, good. Let's take that foam, we're gonna take it vertical. We're gonna take it to our right side, okay? So it's upright, it's on your mat, and you're just gonna place your right hand on top. This is for support. Let's bring our legs together, okay? Really think about zipping up through your center, okay? So your legs are on, your knees are activated, your abs are pulled in, your glutes are on, your spine is nice and long. Hand on hip here. We're gonna bend through the knees, just bend straight down, hinge forward at the hips, and then lift up your left foot, okay? So it's facing behind you. We're gonna send that left leg out and in. Lifting through the abs, nice and quiet there as you just send that leg straight back, and connect the knees when you come back in, okay? So for 4, nice and slow, 3 and 2, 1 more, connect the knees. Now hinge back up, but keep those knees slightly bent here. Okay, the knees are still connected. We're sending that left leg straight out to the side and back in to connect. Out to the side, in. So your hips stay square to me, okay? You're just sending that leg out to the side. Good, nice tall spine. You're supported by your abs for 3 and 2. Good, last one. Knees connect again in the middle, pull in. Now slide that foot up, okay? So that knee comes to about hip height. Pull everything in, and let's hinge that foot out and in. Out and in. Good for 3 and 2. Last one, 1. Bring it back in. Keep this shape with your leg. You're just gonna open the hip out to the side and bring it forward. So like a door on a hinge, opening and closing, open and close. 2 more. Good, this next one, hold it out there. Pull in, nice long spine. We're gonna hinge out to the side, out and in. Good, for 3. Nice long leg, extend out there. And last one, foot comes in, knee comes forward, slide that leg down. Really good. Shake out your legs a little bit, and let's send the foam to the other side, okay? So it's now on your left side, left hand on top, other arm on your waist, legs connect together, zip up, okay, through your center, everything's on. Let's bend our knees down, hinge forward at your hips. Let's send that right foot up, okay? So it's facing back, and send that back leg straight back and in. Lengthen, pull it in. Lengthen, pull it in. Nice and slow and controlled for 4. You're breathing. 3, you're feeling the connection in your glutes on the back of your legs. Good. 2 more for me. And 1, connect the knees. Now hinge back up, but keep a bend in your knee. Good. We're going to send that right leg out to the side and in. Out and in. Lift up as you do this, okay, but keep a bend in your supporting leg. Good. 2 more. Out. Last one. Good. Connect the knees in the middle. Now slide that foot up, okay, so your knee is pointed forward about hip height. Open that hip and close. Open and close. 2 more. Good. Keep that door open here, and then just hinge out and in. Press down on your foam if you need. Good. For 3 and 2, lengthen out. Last one. Good. Bring it in. Knee comes forward. Slide that leg down, and let's shake it out. Really good. Okay, so for this next portion, we're going to make our way down onto the mat. You don't need this foam right now, so let's just put it to the side. Okay, and then we're going to come down onto our mat. Okay, so from here, we're going to make our way down to the mat. Okay, so we're going to bring our feet, we're going to come to the end of our mat and bring our feet into a narrow V. Okay, so your toes are pointed out. Good, you're going to zip up through your center. We're going to inhale the arms up above our head, and we're going to start to bow down, pulling our abs in, rolling down our spine until our palms come to the mat, okay? Hang here for a second, bend your knees as much as you need to get down here, and take a breath. Allow the blood to flow to the brain. Good. And then put some weight into your palms. Look at the other end of your mat and start to walk your hands out, okay, to the top of a push-up. Okay, so we're here. Your heels are still connected, okay, so they're still in that little V. Your abs are pulled in, your hips are low. Send those heels back, try to push back with the heels. Now unconnect the heels so they point up, and then click them back together again. So open and close. So it's like Dorothy and Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. You're just clicking the heels up and click, up, click. Good for 2 and 1. Point your heels straight up. Hold this plank for 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bend the knees, send the knees wide down onto the mat, and then send your hips back, arms nice and long, and let's take a nice little breath reset here. Reaching. You can always do your planks on your forearms too, if that's better for your wrists. Good, and then let's sit back on those heels and start to roll up through your spine, okay, 1 vertebra at a time. Good, and now we're down on the mat. Okay, so from here, we are going to take our foam, okay, and we're going to turn on our mat. Do it this way here. So we're lengthwise on our mat. We've got our foam out in front of us. We're holding it on either side. I'm actually going to turn the mat so you can see this a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and we can have our knees bent, okay, here, or you can take them along. It's sort of how you feel in your hip flexor. Both are just as effective. Okay, so I'm going to show it bending my knees. I've got my feet firmly planted on the ground, and my ankles, knees, and hips are all in a line. So my legs aren't out here and they're not connected, they're parallel. Okay, reach that band out in front of you it's a foam, not a band. Reach out in front of you, pull your abs in, tuck under, and we're just going to start to roll back, okay? Taking that foam with us, nice long arms, and then go about over your tailbone, okay? And then start to pull in with your abs and send that foam forward, okay, to find a nice tall spine again, okay? So find your two sits bones here, those two bony landmarks, that's where you really want to start. Let's try this again. Pull your abs in, tuck under, start to roll back, okay? Find that connection in your abs, pull in even more, and send that foam forward as you roll back up. 2 more times. Pull in, tuck under, roll back, find that connection, breathing, good, and roll it back up. Last one like this. Pull in, tuck under, roll back, holding that foam high, about eye height, vision height, good. This time we're gonna, when we come up to our flat back, we're gonna inhale that foam up. So really open up your chest here, your shoulders, good. Exhale it down, and then roll back. Do it again, inhaling up, reach it up, good. Exhale it down, and roll back. 2 more like this, inhale up, inhale, good. Exhale, and back. Last one, inhale it up, and bring it down. Good. Keep your sits bones grounded. Hold that foam up. Your arms may be tired, that's fine. Let's rotate it side to side. Keep your sits bones grounded through the mat, side to side, okay? Inhaling as you rotate. Good. Exhaling to the center. Inhaling and center. Good. Now we're going to make our way all the way down. So let's take our legs nice and long. Okay, and we're gonna pull in, tuck under, and start to roll down our spine. Okay, 1 vertebra at a time, nice and easy. Good, and as we make our way down, we're eventually gonna take the foam up above our head. So nice long extension here. This should feel nice. So really reach the foam back there and reach through your toes. Let's lift our right leg up, okay, just about 1 inch off the mat. Pull your abs in and then lengthen that leg out. Okay, it's creating length down your spine. Lower that leg. Let's lift the left leg up, reach it long, longer than the right if you can, and place it down. Now make sure your legs are hip width apart. Okay, we're gonna bring the foam up above our head, and we're just gonna lengthen up through our shoulders. So keep a nice long arm and then lower your shoulders. So these are like scapula lifts, shoulder, hydrating, mobilizing, okay? You're just lifting your shoulders up and then grounding down through your blades. Lifting up and grounding down. 2 more. Okay, your chin is slightly tucked in, your nose is pointing towards the ceiling, and down. Good. Now let's take an inhale, we're moving on. Exhale, we're gonna lift, pull our abs in, lifting that foam, taking it down towards our feet, okay? Opening up the top of our back and neck, and then releasing it all back down, extending that foam behind us. Let's do it again. Inhale and exhale, reach that foam towards your feet and back down. Good, keep going. Inhale and exhale, lifting, trying to get the blades up off the mat. Good, and release it. 1 more like this. Inhale and then exhale. Good, now as you come down, let's lift our right leg up to what's called tabletop. Okay, so this 90-degree angle I have with my leg. Good, and then take it back down nice and long and bring the foam with you. Good, let's do the left leg. Bring it up. Good, and then bring it all forward. So keep going. We've just added kind of like a march with our legs. Little coordination, little movement. Good, and keep going. 1 more each side. Lengthen out. And then last one. Hold that left leg up there. Good. Now let's take our hand placement. We're going to place the tops of our hands down onto the mat. Nice, or on the foam. Nice and wide. You're going to kind of press down to get some engagement there. Pull your abs in. Keep this left leg where it is, and then slowly bring the right leg to parallel it. So you've got both legs in this 90-degree tabletop form, pressing down through the tops of your hands. We're gonna toe tap down. So reach the right toes down and lift up, down and up. Now keep that 90-degree angle. Don't bring the foot in. It reaches out and back up. Your abs are pulling down, staying nice and quiet, stabilizing you, and you're pressing through the backs of your hands. Good. We've got 6 here, and 5, and 4, 3, tuck your chin in if you need, 2, last one, 1, Good, good. And then let's bring both feet down. Good, lengthen them out. Really nice job. Okay, let's bring our hands down to our sides. We're gonna pull our abs in as we bring our right knee into our chest. Give it a little hug, elbows nice and wide. And then you're gonna lift head, neck, shoulders up as you're trying to get your nose to your knee. Really pull in here. Elevate the lower leg if you can. And let's go into single leg stretches. So pulling one in as you lengthen the other leg out. Okay, holding your head, neck, shoulders up. Your abs stabilize. Keep going. Good. For 4, nice and slow. 3 and 2. Good. 1. Good. Let's bring both knees in now. Send both legs out as the arms reach out, and then pull them back in. Reaching out. You're breathing here. Pulling back in. 2 more like this. Lengthen out. Pulling it back in. Last one. Pull it out. Good. Bring it back in. Good. Hold it here, tight like a ball. Lower head, neck, and shoulders, really nice. Let's bring our arms to our sides. Our feet come down onto the mat. And then just windshield wiper your knees side to side. Just full relax. Open up the hips, the abs, everything. Good. And then we're going to bring our knees back in. We're going to hold on underneath our thighs. We're going to start to roll, rock and roll. Okay, spinal massage here, rolling like a ball. Good. Try to stay nice and tight, and we're going to come up to a nice upright position. And here we are. Really nice. Okay, let's grab our foam. We're going to roll it underneath the lower part of our shoulder blades, okay? So it looks like this. You're going to bring it behind you. Legs are out in front of you. You're going to roll down, and you're going to position the foam kind of at the base of your shoulder blades, okay? So you're gonna feel the shoulder blades. Take a minute to kind of feel where those are. Okay, your hands are gonna come behind your head. Your elbows stay nice and wide, so your head and your neck are protected by your arms. Your feet are hip width apart, knees are hip width apart, okay? Let's just gently arch over that foam. So open up the abs, open up the chest, good. And then back here, pull your abs in and start to exhale forward, okay? So do this a couple times, get some range of motion going. Opening up this organs in the front of the body feels good while extending the back, good. And then hold it up, good. And we're gonna bring our right leg up to that tabletop position again. And you're gonna try to get your nose to your knee here. Okay, ground down through the left foot and then take everything long. That right leg goes long as you go back and then pull it back in. So stay here, keep going in this little repeat sequence, good. So inhaling, taking it long, exhaling, contracting. Inhale, take it long, exhale, contracting. 2 more, lengthen out, and pull it in. Last one, lengthen out, and pull it in. Hold here, let's switch legs. So left leg comes up, right leg comes down, same thing. Reach your nose to knee, and then lengthen out, full body lengthen out. So you might feel a little massage in the back of the shoulder blades. It may kind of feel like a deep tissue massage. That's okay. We have a lot of dense tissue back there. Lots of good things with the foam roller. Good. In, and last one. Bring it in, hold, bring both legs up, connect the knees, okay? Take them up long. Now you're gonna take the right leg down. Good, flex the foot at the bottom, bring it up, and point it. Let's do the left leg. Point the toe, drive it down, flex it, drive it up, and point it. Right leg down, flex, up, point. Good, down, flex, up, point. 2 more, down, flex, up, point. Last one, down, flex, up, point. Let's take it to a straddle. So legs go straight out to the sides of the hips and then scissor in front of each other and take them out again. So scissor, scissor, out. So your abs are on, okay? Your neck is nice and long in the back. Your elbows are wide, okay? Scissor, scissor, open. Good. Scissor, scissor, open. 2 more. Scissor, scissor, open. Last one, scissor, scissor, open. Bring the legs together, bend the knees, find the mat with the floor. Good, one more thing in this position. Let's bring our feet hip width. Now we're just gonna lift the hips up and down. So your upper body doesn't move, it's just the hips going up and down. Good, couple more times, just get used to this sensation. Abs are pulled in. Let's hold the hips up. Okay, now you can roll out your back. So push the mat away with your feet as you kind of roll the foam roller down your spine. Good, and then start to roll it back up your spine. Okay, so this is very individual. Try it out. Maybe you're used to foam rolling, maybe you're not, but it's a new sensation for a lot of us, and it's got so many good benefits. Good, rolling and rolling out. Good, and let's do one more. Good, and then bring the foam roller back to the lower part of your shoulder blades. Lower the hips. Good. Let's release the hands from the head, reach them down to your sides, pull your abs in, and start to roll yourself on up. Yeah, really nice. Okay, let's do some hamstring work. So now we're going to bring the foam to the end of our mat where our feet are, and we're going to roll down onto our spine once again. Although first, let's get your feet on the roller. So you're going to place the feet on top of the foam, hip width apart. And it's the arch, so it's the center of your foot that's going to connect with the foam. So your toes, they're just hanging out in the air. The heels and the back just hanging out in the air. So you're always going to think about pressing down through that arch. Okay, so let's start to roll ourselves down, nice and easy down onto the floor, okay? Arms can be relaxed by your side. Shoulders are nice and open here. Your nose is pointed up, not your chin. So tuck your chin in if you need to. Okay, so we're going to pull our abs in, tuck our tail, and start to press down on the foam with the arches as you roll those hips up. Okay, nice and high. Get those hip points up. You really feel a connection in the backs of your legs and the glutes. And then roll down your spine. Good, vertebrae by vertebra. And full release at the bottom. Do it again. Pull in, tuck under, lift up. Good, and then roll down. So you can work at your pace here. I just want you to get into the movement, okay, of really accessing those hamstrings there. And down, good. And lifting up. Keep the knees in line with the hips so they don't go out or in. And then roll it down. This next one, we're going to hold it up there. So hold it up, look down, make sure your knees are in line with your hips. We're going to take the hips halfway down and lift. Halfway down, lift. Good. Halfway down, lift. For 3 more. Down and up. 2, up. Last one. Hold it up at the top and start to roll down your spine. Nice and easy. Good. All right, now we're going to keep the arch on the foam, but we're going to bring our legs together. Okay, so knees are glued together. Feet are glued together. You're still pressing down through that arch of that foot. Okay, toes are off the foam, heels are off the foam. Same thing, but we're keeping the knees, legs connected. Pull abs in, tuck your pelvis under, and start to rise your hips up off the mat. Good. And once you get to the top of your form, you're going to start to roll back down. Okay, pressing through the arch of that foot. Let's do it again. Lifting up, breathing, and lifting, taking it all the way down. Good. Keep going, lifting up. Shoulders are relaxed, okay? Put all of the tension down into your legs. And your abs are help supporting this move. Lifting up and rolling it down. Full release at the bottom. This one we're going to hold up at the top. Hold it up there. Good. And let's just open the knees and then connect them. Open, close. Good. Open, close. For 3, 2, 1. Connect the knees back again and then start to roll down your spine. Good. Full release at the bottom. Yeah, you should feel that here. Final thing in this position, we're going to take our feet to the width of the foam, okay? Knees are going to be tracking over our feet, okay? So they're going to want to come in, keep them nice and wide. So again, press down through the arches of those feet here. Same idea. Pull the abs in, tuck the hips under, and start to roll those hip points up. Okay, you get a different part of the leg, and then start to roll it back down. Good. Keep going. Lifting up and lowering down. Good. 2 more. Lifting up. Really feel that connection at the top. Knees are keeping in line with the feet. Holding it up here, hold. Good, and let's take the hips halfway down and all the way up. Halfway down, lift. Good, you've got 3 more. Lift. 2, up. Last one, down. Hold it all the way up and roll it all the way down. Really good. Okay, let's bring our feet back in line with our hips and let's just do a quick windshield wiper move here. Just relax everything. Excellent work. Okay, take your feet off the foam. Let's roll to one side. Okay, and then roll yourself on up. Good job. Okay, this next thing we're going to do our adductors or inner thighs. Okay, so we're going to take the foam and we're going to line it up with our mat in front of us, just like this. And we're coming all the way down onto our side. Okay, so we've got our hips stacked one on top of the other. If you need a cushion for your hips, put a little blanket or cushion underneath there. Okay, legs are stacked. We're going to take that top leg, we're going to bend the knee, and we're going to place the knee all the way down to the foot on top of the foam, okay? And the knee is lined up with the hip. Our ear is connected down here. Okay, we're going to pull our abs in, lift our hips, we're sending in that top arm, reaching up towards the sky, lengthen out the bottom leg and turn it on. Okay, and we're going to take that top leg up and down. So lifting and lowering, lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. Good, we've got 4 more here, nice and slow. 3 and 2. Last one, hold it up there. Flex the foot and take it in big circles, okay? We've got all this space. Good, 4 and 3, 2, 1, and reverse that circle. Take it the other way. And 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. Point the toe again. Just bend the knee in, lengthen the leg out. Bend the knee, lengthen. Good. Bend the knee, lengthen. Good. Last one, bend, lengthen. Let's do many pulses up. So keep that leg lifted and let's just lift, lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down. Good job. Okay, now we're going to send the foam out in front of us. Okay, legs go stacked. Bring them a little bit ahead of your hips. Press down on the foam. Pull your abs in. We're lifting both legs up and down. So use your side ab muscles, the obliques, to lift those legs and lengthen them. And down. Lift and down. Lift, down. Good. For 4 and 3, everything's on. 2 and 1. Now you're going to add your upper body. We're going to reach up and down. So try not to pull on your neck or your head. Just use your waist. This is like a waist snatcher to lift both sides. Good. Keep going. Give me 4 more. And 3 and 2. Last one. Up and bring it all down. Good. Bend your knees. And then let's roll ourselves up. Good. And we'll do the other side. Okay, so foam is right in front of you. You're coming all the way down. Your hips are stacked. Again, use a pillow under your hips if you need. Let's take that top leg, bend it, bring the foot and the knee on top of the foam, lining up the knee and the hip. Good. Okay, so pull your abs in. Try to lift your hips up to find that neutral spine and then send that arm nice and high, reaching here. Make sure the bottom leg is nice and turned on and elongated. You can point the toe for more. Let's start to lift that back leg up and down. So reaching up, down, accessing those deep inner thigh muscles here. So important for posture and so many good things. Lifting up and down. Reach up, down. Lifting up, down. Good. Keep going. Nice, long, slow and controlled movements. Good. We've got 4 more. And 3. And 2. Good. Hold this next one up. Let's flex the foot and start to go in circles with that nice long leg, okay? So you've got a lot of space down there with your other leg lifted. to work in circles, okay, pulling your abs in. 3 and 2, 1, reverse that circle, send it the other way. Good, 3, 2, lift it up. Good, now point the toe and just bend the knee in and then lengthen it nice and long. So bend the knee, lengthen. Good, bend the knee, lengthen, bend the knee, lengthen. One more, bend the knee. Hold it nice and long and keep it elevated and just pulse up. Slow pulses, up and up and up. Good, let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the leg down. You should feel that. Okay, undo the leg from the foam. Let's take it a little bit in front of you, okay? Keep the legs long and stacked. Bring the legs a little bit ahead of your hips so you can see your toes. Okay, again, pull the belly back to the spine, okay? And we're gonna press down on the foam as we lift both legs up and down. So lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering, lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. 5 more like this. And 4. Good. 3 and 2. Last one like this. Good. Now you're going to bring your upper body into the mix. So both legs and upper body go up. Lifting. Use your side abs here. Lift. Good. And 4, 3 and 2. Last one, up and bring it down. Good job. All right, let's just roll straight onto our belly from here since we're nice and low. Okay, and you're gonna bring the foam out in front of you. Okay, and you're gonna hold the foam on either side. Okay, with your fingers. Let's take our legs into like a nice V, narrow V back there. Okay, and you're gonna reach the foam out in front of you. Now you're looking down your nose. Okay, but you don't have your forehead. Your forehead is lifted up. Okay, but you're looking straight down. Pull your abs up off the mat. Activate the legs, untuck the toes. We're going to take the foam. All you're doing is lifting the foam up and down. Reach it out there, lower. Okay, so it's not how high you get the foam, it's how long you can reach it, lifting it and lowering it. Your head does not move. It doesn't go up and down, just the foam. Lift and down. Good. Let's do 3 more. Nice and slow. 2. Now hold this next one up. Reach it out there. Can you lift both legs up? Okay, and then bring everything down. So all 4 limbs up in the air and lower it down. Lifting up, down. Full Superman. Good. For 3 and 2. Reach it out there. Last one. Hold it up and lower it down. Really good. Now let's bring the palms out onto the top of the foam. Okay, nice and wide. Really reach that foam out there. You can take your face lower to the mat. Good. Now on an inhale, you're going to press the foam down with nice long arms. Press it down and roll it back towards you as you lift your chest. Okay, opening up your abs. Good. And then lengthen out. Roll back down on an exhale. Do it again. Inhale up. And exhale it out. Keep going. Inhale up. And exhale out. Good. 2 more. These feel good. Lengthen up. And roll it out. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale it down. Good. Let's just release the arms to the side. You can turn your neck to one side and just full release. Okay? Just let everything go. Let your abs go. Good work. And then when you're ready, turn your neck to the other side, okay? And just let everything go. Good, and then look down your nose, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, and start to roll your hips back to your heels, okay? And then we're gonna make our way back up. So place all the weight into your feet, okay? Hands are on the mat. Let's shoot the hips up, okay? Bend the knees, and let's do a nice forward fold here. Okay, so just hang heavy. Try to connect your chest with your thighs, okay? And just let the head go. You can grab opposite elbow with opposite arm, like this. You can put some movement side to side, left and right, whatever feels good. Relax your face and your jaw here. Good, and then release your hands, sit back even more, and start to roll up your spine, okay? Pressing the mat away with your feet, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Good, and I'm gonna adjust our camera to finish this up. Good. Okay, and then let's do just a quick conclusion here. We're gonna take our feet nice and wide, our arms reach out to the sides, really reach out there, and just take yourself side to side, okay, just working out any kinks here. Good. Side to side, side to side. Good. And then bring it back to the center, okay, and let's do a final inhale. Send those arms up on an inhale, and on an exhale, send them down. One more, inhale it up, and exhale it down. And thank you so much for joining me, okay, I hope you enjoyed that workout with the foam roller, and I will see you next week.